Here with head coach Ian Brophy. You have one match this week. It's a UIW on Sunday. It's on the road. First, before we look ahead, we'll look back. And you guys had a big win to open league play against Nichols. And I'm sure you'll still find plenty of things to work on, but you have to be pleased with the results so far.
Yeah, definitely pleased with the result and the performance. I thought there was some really good in it and some great things we did and got to look back on, but obviously some areas where we can improve as well, and looking to work on that at practice this week. But yeah, overall it was a really good performance, a really good start to conference play.
Lena Graff won Defensive Player of the Week this week. She very easily could have won it last week.
Yep.
So she's been such a rock along your back line for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Describe her importance to the team.
Yeah, I think we're just really lucky to have her. I think we're in a great position to be able to have a defender like that who can help us play out of the back. Really, she's so composed in her ability to play and play passes and her range of passing. And that composure on the ball, that's one of those things that's hard to teach. You have to have that in you from a young age. And she really has that, so it really helps us. And then that defensive intensity and solidity that she brings in that partnership with Jess, they have a really good understanding with each other, and they work off of each other well. And I think it's certainly proven to be a good partnership, but really that whole back line and the way they all work together, and Libe in goal, it's really a cool partnership and the way they're able to make it happen.
Yeah, and now on the offensive side of the ball, Bella's she's come on huge. She scored in the past three games.
Yeah.
You guys almost have scored more goals than you did all last year. You're only one shy so far. What's been the difference between that year, or between 2023 and 24?
Yeah, I think it's the depth. I think we just have a lot of depth in the attacking areas that maybe last year hadn't quite developed yet. A player like Bella's a really good example of someone who was on the team last year, but you look at the impact last year to the impact this year, and it's just exploded, and the growth there is obvious. And so we've had situations like that, and then new players like Paige coming on board, and Cassie, and getting Taylor back into the groove. I think it's all been kind of that strength and depth and that competition for places that we have in the attacking positions. It means everybody's got to be on it and got to be firing, and in order to retain their spot, and I think that's led to that good competition and people wanting to drive people to score goals and get assists and try to maintain their starting positions.
Yeah, and you guys have you've been really clicking both offensively and defensively recently. How good do you think this team can be? They've shown that they can be a really tough team.
Yeah, we've got potential to be a really good team this season. I think we know that everything's in front of us in terms of what we want to accomplish. And as far as conference goes, we want to take it one game at a time and see where we end up. But we've got some pretty lofty goals, and I think that given how we're playing, both defensively, offensively, and as a collective, if we continue to grow on that, the way we're playing now is not good enough to win a conference title or anything like that. But can we continue to grow game after game and get better and better, and by the end of the season be good enough to win the conference title? I think that's our goal and what we're looking to do.
And finally, looking ahead on Sunday, your lone match of the week, you've got UIW. UIW, as of right now, is coming off a massive win at Grand Canyon, which is a really tough place to play.
Yeah.
What makes them so strong, and how are you going to be able to attack them?
Yeah, they're a really good team. UIW is going to be a tough test, probably one of our tougher tests that we've had. That result against Grand Canyon, and even before that they beat UTEP. So coming off of back-to-back wins, we know they're coming in with some confidence. They play really good soccer as well. They look to possess and are good on the ball. And then they're very strong defensively. They've got a good goalkeeper, and they work really hard to defend. So I think for us it's going to have to be that continuing to play our style and play our way in possession, make things count. We've got to be solid on corners because we know they're very good at corner kicks. So I think that those will be all the things on set pieces. Can we be switched on and making sure we don't give up anything silly and really continue to play our soccer and continue to put the pressure on and score some goals, and hopefully that'll put us in good stead. I think if we can, first goal in the game will be huge, and so if we're able to get the first one, then that would be big time.
Yeah, thank you, Ian.
Thank you.